I know this is old news, but it seems like Nonku still hasn't paid Beverly Steyn, and Bev is calling her out on social media. While started off as a really sweet, spiritual, supportive friendship between Beverly Steyn and Nonku Williams has now turned into a public situation. And Bev is no longer keeping things private. She's taking it all to social media and reminding us that your favorite Nonku Williams has not paid any cent back to Bev allegedly. There was a post where Nonku Williams was dressed in designer outfit. We're talking full Gucci look. She looked good as always. So Bev basically took that post and reposted it to her stories on IG and said, "You can afford designer, but you can't afford to pay your bills." That's not shade anymore. Bev is literally calling Nonku out. We see luxury online, but at the same time, there's this very loud accusation about unpaid money. And when those two don't match, people start talking like we are right now. If you've been watching The Real Housewives of Durban, this isn't the first time something like this has come up about Nonku. There was a moment on the show where Surisha said that she did borrow Nonku money, and other ladies also did mention that Nonku struggles to pay people back their money. But they did not get into it. So clearly it seems like they were protecting Nonku. So we don't know much. They didn't say everything directly, but they definitely hinted that Nonku might owe some people money. At the time, it felt like normal housewife drama. The normal conversations that go on, a little bit messy, a little bit unclear, and then everybody just moves on. But now with this situation with Bev, I'm going back to that moment like, wait, was that an actual warning? Nonku has a problem with her finances. So now that's where my thoughts start shifting from just a normal fallout to a possible pattern with money. The old comments on the show, this current situation with Bev, and the lifestyle that's been shown on Instagram that is not matching you owing someone money, but yet you're living all lavishly. You know what I mean? Now, to be fair, social media is not a real place, so we don't really know the truth. Just because someone is wearing designer doesn't automatically mean they're financially okay. People borrow, people do collaborations, people go through things privately, and Nonku has spoken before about being a mom and handling life responsibility and how challenging it can get. But there is a pattern, and it's starting to raise eyebrows. Miss Williams International has had a very public friendship that fans got attached to and then watched it all fall apart. We saw it with Jojo Robertson. That friendship was a fan favorite at some point, and when it shifted, people were genuinely disappointed. And then came Bev. New friendship, new energy, lots of posts about their faith, about their friendship, just it's all good things. It really looked like a fresh, genuine bond. And now that's all over, and it's very public and messy. Right now, Bev is speaking out. Nonku hasn't fully addressed everything in detail, but you know what? Bev is watching, and she will take it to her Instagram stories or to the media outlets, just anyone that is willing to hear her out until Nonku pays her. And this is what some fans had to say. Nonku will never pay her shame. Agakokelani, and she moves on with life. Sibaningi nje. One wrote under the Instagram post, "I'm not saying she's wrong or right, but so must she not dress up because she owes someone money? I stand to be corrected." Another user said, "If Nonku keeps on moving through life without integrity, she will always be broke because success is built on trust. And trust is something she's actively destroying. You can't mistreat people, expect life to keep opening doors. In the end, it's not luck that keeps her stuck. It's the patterns she refuses to change." Now, moving along. Can we get a moment of silence? Actually, please take a moment of silence after this video, because the news that are to follow are not great at all. Rising star Thatohatsi and Tracy were involved in a serious car accident this past weekend, and when I say serious, I mean the kind of situation that could have got them in a different situation. According to reports, they were traveling with their road team, including driver DJ, and manager when the accident happened. Long story short, everybody survived, which is great news. They are currently in a stable condition and receiving all the medical attention that they need, which honestly is the best possible outcome in this situation. We've seen how these stories usually go in the entertainment industry, and we are not ready to lose any more Amapiano stars or any rising stars for that matter. Once the news broke, their fans flooded the comment section, wishing them well, and this is what one fan had to say. So, Risiswami, be strong. We are with you as a family. Another fan wrote, "What's up with these accidents? This is crazy, essay. Get well soon." Ndile wrote, "The enemy is always trying to fight against voices that are in the music industry that bring us healing and connection to God." Then Brian said, Thatohatsi, I'm such a firm believer in you and your craft. Every day I explain to my gents that you are beyond gifted. May you recover very quickly and show them who is boss. This isn't the first time we're hearing of something like this happening recently. Not so long ago, Makazi was involved in a car accident, and it really makes you think this is becoming somewhat of a pattern because artists are constantly on the road, late nights, long distance, tight schedule. It's a lot. And this is just a thought from me. A lot of these artists might need to consider getting professional private drivers that have proper PDPs, not just anyone behind the wheel, not for convenience, because their safety is a priority. Yes, accidents happen to anyone, but when your life is literally moving city to city every week, that extra layer of professionalism might actually make a difference.